Christos anesti, alithos anesti. Christ is risen, indeed he is risen. Happy Easter, everyone. It's Monsignor Baker, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of a post-Easter update on what's happening here at the Mount. As I had said in my last video update, the Frederick News Post has been doing a series of stories on the Mount, and just recently one of our seminarians by the name of Jim Boers from the Archdiocese of Baltimore was featured in a story in the Frederick News Post, and then another seminarian, Darren Brochero-Gravido, was also featured. And if you go to our website, you can see these two seminarians in their story featured in the local newspaper. So it's wonderful to see that the good news of a priestly vocation is getting out even into the secular world. During the spring break, several weeks ago now, about 30 to 35 of our seminarians carried out an evangelization mission trip to the campus of Virginia Tech. Through these very special encounters and dialogue and prayer, students and faculty and staff on the campus were brought closer to Christ by our seminarians. And this is a wonderful effort of evangelization that continues here at the Mount. On March the 10th, which was a Saturday, I and a group of seminarians helped at the Frederick Soup Kitchen, and it's a special reaching out to those in need in the Frederick area, and it was a wonderful event with a small group of seminarians, but it was important, I think, for us to be Christ to those on the peripheries of our society. We had a very special visit on March the 9th here at Mount St. Mary's. The Pope's personal ambassador to the United States, his Apostolic Nuncio, Archbishop Christophe Pierre, visited the Mount. You may have seen some of the stories about this in local Catholic newspapers and even in a national paper or two. He came here and blessed the new statue of Blessed Stanley Rother in the seminary chapel of St. Bernard's. He gave an address on priestly formation in Knott Auditorium, and then he celebrated evening prayer, and we had a wonderful dinner afterwards. If you want to see more about what happened on that special visit, you can once again visit the seminary website. On Friday, March the 16th, in collaboration with Campus Ministry, a special Schola of seminarians led choral Stations of the Cross in IC Chapel. The music involved Latin chant, 4-part pieces, and Latin polyphonic music. It was quite beautiful, very moving, and there was a good crowd of both seminarians and college students who participated in those special Stations of the Cross. Also, before the Easter break, the seminary community celebrated once again the Feast of St. Joseph with the blessing of the St. Joseph altar and a delicious meal that was sponsored by several of our very kind and generous benefactors. On March the 19th, we joined the Daughters of Charity once again at the Seton Shrine for a Mass followed by a dinner. As many of the alum know, this annual event commemorates the March 20th, 1885 fire that took place at St. Joseph's College, which is now the FEMA campus. The entire seminary faculty and all the seminarians at that time, as well as some college seniors, helped put out the fire and save the college. And this special gathering with the Daughters of Charity commemorates that event. And we're very grateful to the daughters for their kind hospitality. And then also right before the break, on March 21st, we had a special visit from Maria Scapolanda, who is the author of a book on the 1963 graduate, Blessed Stanley Rother. She wrote a book called The Shepherd Who Didn't Run, and she spoke to the seminarians on the 21st of March about his life and about the book. So we were very happy to have Maria here and to explain to us even more about the life of the first U.S.-born martyr, Blessed Stanley Rother. So those are just a couple of things that are happening here. The seminarians are back after Easter, and we are now pushing forward and strong toward the end of the semester, which is going to be coming up in really a month's time, or less than a month's time. Please continue to pray for our seminarians, for their perseverance. And once again, I'm very grateful for all of your support. God bless you.